رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي اشدد به أزري ويشرك في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم. ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا وللمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. Amen. Inshallah, we will continue to studying the selected verses from the Quran. And now, okay, let's get rid of this. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, this is the verse I have selected from section Baqarah, the second section of the Quran, and the verse number 40, which says, يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأوفوا بعهدي أوف بعهدكم وإياي فارهبون, which means, O children of Israel, remember how I bless you, honor your covenant with me, and I will honor my covenant to you. I am the one you should stand in awe. Now, have you studied this verse? Does anybody remember? But last week, I remember as I introduced the verse, but I said there are interesting points here. But, okay, it is all right. Now, the first question is, who are children of Israel in the Quran, not in history book, in the Quran? Now, in the history book, we know there was a group of people who are called children of Israel. But how about in the Quran? Because Quran is not a history book, is it? No, so how about in the Quran? What Quran categorize the people in general, of course, but not for the sake of the people, but for their qualities. For example, when the Quran says mu'minun, it doesn't mean those believing people, it doesn't mean that certain people categories, but anyone who belongs to a group of, if it is people, قوم المؤمنين, it means the people of the believers. It means anyone who believes, and a part of the believing community is addressed here. But what makes this person specifically as a member of this community? Not because his color, not because his race, but because of his belief. Now, when the Quran says قوم الكافرين, again, it doesn't mention about a certain people who are called such and such, but they called who deny and therefore becomes a group of people who are, as introduced in the Quran, disbelievers or unbelievers. That means that because this person is an unbeliever, that is why it was categorized in this group. If it wasn't the unbeliever, for example, embraces the truth and confirms the belief in God, he becomes a group of the believers, people of the believers. Understood? That's what. Munafiqun is the same. And mushrikun is the same. Interestingly, Bani Israel, the children of Israel, the term is the same. So, believers, the group of the people of believers is distinguished with their belief. People of unbelief is distinguished with their denial. How about the children of Israel? For what? For what quality they are categorized within this group? Have you ever thought? Now, first of all, I must tell you, when I asked the question, on the screen. It doesn't mean that you have to give the answer, otherwise you will fail in this class. Don't understand that. It is not that. So, drawing your attention and really inviting you to think about the answer so that you will get engaged in the subject. Another disclaimer is, when you see the verse there, you read the verse, and of course you must have heard something about this. For example, who didn't hear that the Quran mentions about children of Israel? Who didn't hear it? Everybody heard. But you have a cultural background. But my aim is to brush this cultural background and give a new perspective to you, in addition to what you learned. But this new addition, what you may not heard, most probably didn't. That is why I am drawing your attention when I ask the questions here. Now, these are going to be new for you. Understood? These points are going to be new for you, and these points are necessary to understand the Quran within the context of the 21st century. Updating the meaning. I'm not changing the Quran, but updating the meaning and making it applicable to the conditions of this century. That is essential to study the Quran. Otherwise, everybody studies the Quran. Go and study the right specifically to this class. That is what my aim is. Most probably in the culture, Muslim culture, this aspect of the Quran is missing. Let me pull it out and presenting it to you. It doesn't reject the previous ones. It doesn't reject the other teachings. It is just an additional updating to this century. That is why I found my study for this purpose. I always study the Quran, and my life is studying the Quran. Then, alhamdulillah, I'm very, very, very pleased with it, and it never ends. I know it never ends. Great scholars worked on it and devoted their life, whole life. You cannot believe these classical Muslim scholars, even the classical Jewish scholars, classical Christian scholars, Hindu scholars. Now we say these people are crazy. Studying 12 hours a day, 60 years, with no tiring, endless, writing 40 volumes, commentary on the Quran, from every aspect. Well, no, I heard very recently that there was the rhetorical side of the Quran is amazing, striking. So, ala hudan min rabbihim. There is a verse in the Quran. But ala hudan. Ala hudan means on guidance, or for guidance, or in order to reach guidance, to receive guidance, slightly meanings may change according to the context, but possible to understand in this way, Allah Huda. Only one word, one word. There was a great debate, but not competition. Just sharing the opinions. How would you evaluate this term among the scholars, as if inter-Muslims conference? One word. They wrote pages of explanations from this perspective. As this man said, it means this. From another perspective, it means this. But they are all explaining the same thing, but different perspectives. It means the various meanings are ingrained in the structure of the Quran. It is amazing. I mean, unless you study, you don't really appreciate it. You don't feel the taste of it. You become addicted. So, anyways, and then wrote, and up to now, all these different views are transferred to us. And we are learning, it may mean this, it may mean this, all together, depending on your conditions. You may need this side, another person may need another side. But it is all included in the meaning of one word. Can you imagine the physicists got together all over the world and discussed one element in their theory, one element, and whole day they discussed about it. Like this, international conference. It is worth it. So every word is like this, but this is specific. And I was wondering why ala hudan, not ila hudan, not li hudan. Why? I was wondering it, but I heard that, there was a great debate about it. Anyway, we are not going this way, but we are benefiting from their work. We appreciate them, we benefit from their work, but definitely these people had the luxury to spend their time on these details of the Quran. Now we don't have this luxury because people are busy and they cannot spend not 10 hours, 12 hours a day work. 10 minutes is too much. 2 minutes video, maybe let me see if it is interesting. That is one thing. Another thing also, in their time, they were not attacking unbelief ideas, criticizing belief fundamentally. They were just arguing Christianity is better than Judaism. Judaism and Christianity are better than Islam. This kind of arguments may go on among, but Muslim people say we are Muslims, we are not Christians. Christians say we are Christians, not Muslims. That's it, not attacking. Now everywhere, all your education system is going through this attack. Secular education. And you learned how the things are moving themselves, how the things are developing themselves, how the matter is producing energy. What is energy? Is not matter. How matter produces it? That's how we see in the lab these arguments. Or they all say that no, there is no creator, there is no need about it. Yeah, looking at a car, it's moving perfectly. Let me see how it works and find out how it works. Yeah, this engine works in this way. The pistons are go up there because of the pressure of the burning of the energy there, electric or gas or whatever the energy system they use. And it pushes, energy pushes and moves and the tire turns. That's how we know. Somebody says, but there must be an engineer. There is no, I know how it's working. I'm observing it. I'm just observing how it works. Look, it goes. It works. Because of this, because of this, because of this. They deny it is arranged by a conscious being. That's why they teach us all science subjects, how it's happening. But they never say, how come that these beings happen to be in this position? They say it accidentally happened to be at the end of coincidences. If it fit, it comes there. But machine is very simple than the tree. You cannot compare how wonderful the tree is created in perfect, complicated organisms and chemical reactions. They are all created in this way, but they say that is how we say. I am being realistic. I am a scientist. I see and describe what it is, but they don't describe what it is. They describe with an interpretation. It happens by itself. It is natural to itself. Understood? Is it natural? What do you mean by natural? It must be so. I see it. And some blunt ones, speaking straight, I don't see the engineer. Why should I bother about it? I can benefit the car. For example, can you drive a car without believing that it has an engineer? Can you drive it? I don't believe that car is an engineer. Can you drive it? Yeah, you can. Then why bother about the engineer? When it comes to the creation, when it comes to the universe, when it comes to the car, their own being, it matters. How come you exist? How come you exist? It matters. Seriously. Because you see that the relationship between you and the rest of the whole universe, everything is provided for you. You said that you give free food our friends in the restaurant. Sure. Assure them, they must hear it. Yeah, you are invited. Would you?
Of course.
You said last week that I'm always invited, come.
Of course.
Listen, you heard, yeah. So if they come there, and if you say, welcome, who are you? I don't care you. I found my food here. And at the end, without thanking you and doing anything to you, and not necessarily that they are going to really worship you, but appreciate your kindness. If they don't, we need invite them again.
Probably would.
Too bad. You will say these are. You won't be pleased with them, would you? But if they were kind and respectful and thankful and friendly with you, how would you be happy, huh?
Of course.
Definitely. It makes sense. The difference, definitely. So in us, we have to appreciate who gave us all this opportunity. Existing, life, beautiful universe, and perfect arrangement, fitting conditions. You need something, everything is provided there. Okay, but it keeps ringing now. All right, let it ring. Now let's come there with the principles. The principles we are going to follow in our class. What do we do here? We follow the Quran and say that this is known in the culture. So there is no need to repeat. What is not known, for example, how are we describing how are the children of Israel described in the Quran? Now the difference is this. If a person in the Quran, children of Israel represents the people who have received message from God, and they say, yeah, God had, they understand, they believe
God must exist first, and he sends messengers second. Third, he sends the message, the book, Revelation. Now, but in their relationship with the revelation and the messenger, they are not straight following it, but if you like, making deviations here and there in order to adopt their own liking. Understanding that, let's read it in this way, so that I won't very much, I won't have much responsibility, or feeling great because I am selected, I am the chosen people. We are the chosen people. The others are no, they happen to be here. We are the children of God. Understood? Now, what does it mean? Not a person or people who belong to a certain tribe, but having this attitude distinguishes them, and Quran studies this people, this category of people, and teach them. Look, for example, here, children of Israel, remember how I blessed you. Now, let's read it in this way. It's instead of children of Israel, I can put Muslims. Remember how I bless you, because Muslims believe in God already, no problem, right? And I bless you. Why? With the prophet, with the message, with an information, huge information about religion. You can solve all your problems by receiving this information from the heritage of the Islamic studies or Muslim scholars, our Islamic legacy. We can benefit from it. Now, these are all settled now. Honor your covenant with me. So the second question is, before going further, what is covenant? Covenant is contract. This is called mithaq. Mithaq is, this, the word in Arabic, or rather the wasiqa, maybe in Urdu language, wasiqa, something written, so both sides. Exactly, we call it nowadays contract. So, what is contract? Covenant is contract. This is called with ahad. Well, ahadna, in the Quran, this uses, we really promised and made a contract. I am going to do this and you will do this. For example, you get the membership of Con Edison. Most of the people have electrical supply by Con Edison. You may have something else, I don't know, but mine is Con Edison. From the beginning, they asked me to sign here. Yeah? Everybody. So, what does it mean? We made a contract. Now, Con Edison supplies the electricity. I don't pay the bill. That is the same. Remember how I blessed you? Remember how I supplied you electricity? Honor your covenant with me. Hey, where is the bill? It's not paid. What's happening? You are not really following the message I sent to you through the prophet that through the religion or the Torah or the Quran, but let's take it to ourselves. Because Quran is speaking to us. Quran doesn't speak to children of Israel. They don't read it. We read it. So he knows that some other people will read the Quran and addresses them. Honor your covenant with me. Pay your bill and means be respectful to your contract. Of course, we will talk about it in the following verse now. What is this contract with God? It is the following verse. It is interesting to study the Quran in this way. And if you pay the bills, it means if you honor your covenant, I will pay the bills, and if you do this, I will continue to honor my covenant. If you don't pay your electricity bill, for how long you get? 1 more, 2 more months, 3 more months. At the end, you start receiving warnings. Otherwise, we will cut off the electricity supply. Power supply, isn't correct? Now he says, you have to honor it. I have already done my duty, created to give you life. The universe is yours. Use it. Here it is. Electric example, I'm just mixing up. Electric supply, the power supply is already there. But if you don't pay and you keep not paying, at the end I will cut off the power. That is why the second step is, if you honor, I will honor my covenant to you. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to kill you or punish you. Everybody will die. That is obvious. But when you are living in this world, you will have electricity or electric power, but your eye of your heart will be blind and will not benefit from it. What does it mean? Eye of your heart, your feeling, you will say, I'm going to die and I'm going to disappear. That is how the things happen naturally. There is no God. But not honoring it, denying what is supplied to you. So by God, you say, no, it happened by itself. So when it happened by itself, you exist accidentally by yourself, and at the end you will die. What will happen? Nothing. You will go into non-existence. That is a great setting. How, if I honor my covenant, my contract, the supplier will honor his contract. Sure. If I don't, he will cut. In this world, spiritually, you will never enjoy that I am blessed, this universe, by an absolute being. And he gave me the existence, and definitely he will not throw me into non-existence. Why should he? I didn't ask him to create me. He created already. Everything is ready for me. Why should he turn away from his promise? But if I cut off my relationship with the supplier, I won't receive it. In this world, experience is spiritual. But in the hereafter, next after death, bodily as well, nothing. Now, we will eat, for example, do you see the difference between two attitudes? Having what do you like? What is the famous fruit of the time now? The season? What do you like?
Pineapples.
Pineapple. All right, that's nice. I love it.
Not on pizza, though.
Sorry?
Not on pizza.
Not pizza, but everything. You are fed up with pizza, but the American people never fed us up with pizza. So I see that our neighbors are receiving pizza delivery almost every day, on a regular basis. I don't know. That is their taste. I don't care. Well, I never ate pizza, by the way. So, alhamdulillah. So pineapple is the best example. Bread. So, There are two people. One of them honors the covenant, the other one doesn't. What does it mean? Accepts that the supplier, the one who gave me, supplied the pineapple, is the one who is the owner of the universe. Power is absolute. Knowledge is absolute. Look at this universe, how wonderful creation it is. Wisdom is absolute. Mercy is absolute. Free. What do we do to have a pineapple? Let me give an example. What do we do in order to have a pineapple? Plant it. And, yeah, contribute. Excellent. Well, don't be good. Sorry? Water it, look after it, take care of it, yeah, and then?
Wait for it to grow.
Yeah.
And then we eat it.
Yeah. The problem is here, don't see that I'm waiting to use this word, it will grow.
Grow.
Yeah, that is the problem. It doesn't grow by itself. It's created in this way. It is a blessing from the Creator. Did you create it? You just put water.
That's it.
What else?
That's it.
Maybe did something with the land, with the soil or earth. Did you add anything to grow? That means, let me arrange this and put a leaf cell to this point. You don't have it. If it is created, you can add it there. Take it. You are given the freedom to add it. So it is created for you. How much did you pay for the creation of the pineapple?
Nothing else.
There was nothing. It's free, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is how the mercy of God is. Everything is free. Everything is free.
But the beauty of it is so many things have to go right for that pineapple to grow.
So many things have to be created in order. So,
Rain,
but God
soil.
doesn't need, no, God doesn't need rain. He is the creator of the rain. God doesn't need the position of the season. God is the one who is the creating and arranging the earth and the moon and the sun relationship. They are just unconscious beta. They cannot do this. They are created in this way. So many things needed to be created and already created. Be careful, the point is already created, provided, demonstrating that it is not easy to just explain it away, saying that naturally it is happening. Billions, trillions of alternatives, there only one is perfect and chosen by conscious creator. That is why we have to be careful with the language we use. But I am just really taking the opportunity. Everybody will say the same thing. Don't worry and don't be shy. Suddenly, no, this man is accusing me. No. Just say, it is growing. That's it. That is the poison we are getting nowadays. And through education, secular education, we have to wake up. It is growing. It doesn't grow by itself. Yeah. So you can, if someone says, forget about Con Edison supplying the electricity, producing, and saying that it is always there. Yeah, it is happening in this way. And the Con Edison said, okay, I'll cut it off. You will see. It always there. This is what I will. And the same thing. After, in this world, already denial has its own pain in it. Denial has its own pain because when you deny the Creator, you see that while I am eating the pineapple, I will eat it and I enjoy it, but as soon as I eat, it is gone, finished. I'm hungry again after certain hours. It's gone. I cannot get it back. I cannot keep it. It's gone. And I can have many pineapples. And also I have piled up my money in my bank account to make guarantee that until I die, all the pineapples are mine. Yeah, I can get it, guaranteed. Okay? But can you forget that? I collected all of them. Quran describes this psychology perfectly. They piled up, jama'a wa aw'a. Got together and piled up top. Yeah. Jama'a wa aw'a. So it is excellent description. There are many verses like this. So I don't want to disturb the point, divert the point here. And then I got this, yeah. It is enough not only for me, for my children, for my grandchildren. No, but after I die, who remembers me, by the way? So I'm done. I collected, but I'm going to lose it. My typical example is this, my friend. If you have a wallet and there is only £2 in it, 2 boxes in it, if you drop it and forget it somewhere, do you bother going back to get it and look for it and feel sorry for it? 2 boxes. I don't forget about it. It is not worth it. Now, if you have the wallet, if there is something in it, $1 million, if you lose it, what will happen to you? Forget it somewhere. If it was possible, you will get the helicopter. Before you get it back. Now, if you have 1 pineapple, and if you say, finish, but if you have, I will eat it and finish, but if you have $1 million in your account to buy the pineapples to guarantee, but you know that at the end, before finishing your 1 million, you will finish yourself. You will lose all the beautiful house you had, I'm going to die, don't remind me. Why? Bigger the blessing you receive, bigger the pain you have, thinking that you will lose it at the end when you die. Do you understand? So this is the covenant that we signed. God says, if you don't, I will not keep my promise in the contract we made together. But we haven't studied yet what the contract is. So, but the contract, example we are studying. So, in this world, spiritually, we already lose. Already. Denial necessarily brings the pain of loss, psychological. After death, necessarily brings the bodily loss as well. That is why in the next creation, spirit doesn't die, body dies. That is very important. I keep repeating this. Think about it. Spirit doesn't die. Body dies. Spirit is not matter, then subject to change. Spirit is always the spirit. But your usage changes. You receive for example, power supplied, and you may use, I don't know how many watts, let's say 40 watts or 400 watts or 4,000 watts. Yeah? But your electric system is different from the power itself. So the machine broke. Let's say this machine dropped and I broke it and doesn't work anymore. Do you think the program died? No, program still exists. Electric power died. No, power is still here. But the machine doesn't work. Oh, yeah. That is why I'm just disturbing this. Yeah. Machine dies. Machine is what?
It's up.
Came up?
Yeah.
All right. Machine is dead. My body represents body. But the program and power is my spirit. So machine dies, program is there. What does it mean? This program is going to be used in another machine. That is why bodily resurrection is necessary in another machine, according to the capacity of the program now. How much we use, we will give. How much we use, for example, how much you can use the whole capacity of the computer. I use 2%, I think. Email and PowerPoint presentation. That's it. Really, practically, that's real. I don't know others. So if I am in trouble, I ask somebody is here. Draw me. Did you draw? No, take it easy, very simple. Don't make it complicated. No, I'm not sophisticated, but I cannot do it. I'm very thankful for my friend to help me. So they will say, okay, you don't need this capacity program. I will give you a machine which will use only the capacity that you developed yourself. That is why my spirit will see, but how much I used my eye to understand my Creator through His work. Accordingly, I will be given another eye. In the hereafter, this much you can see the manifestation of the beautiful manifestation of God's names. That is why Quran says everybody will see his Lord as much as he comprehended him. Look, the word is like this. It's a beautiful verse. وُجُوهٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ نَاظِرَةٌ. That day they will be happy. وجوه يومئذ ناظرة لربها ناظرة. That word, the letter changes. One of them is dog, the other one is dog. So they will see, they will look at their Lord, not the Lord. Their Lord. How he is manifesting himself to them. Their capacity of understanding. That's why we have to work a lot how to improve our spirit to use so that we will use it as much as higher capacity as possible, so that I will recognize my Creator. Pay attention to everything while you are eating your pineapple. We, all of us, be very careful how blessing this pineapple is prepared, which kind of taste it is, where did it come from. Be grateful for it, acknowledge it. All of us, we have to acknowledge it. Not only we have to acknowledge it, and we have to be thankful, grateful, so that our spirit will get used to communicating with the Creator of the pineapple. So accordingly, we will be given body. How about the denier? Their spirit definitely wants to see. But because they denied the one who gave us the eye, who gave us to our spirit the power to see. Eye doesn't see. Huh? Do you not notice that? Eye is a tool only. Spirit sees, uses the T, so uses the eye. So eye doesn't see. But spirit uses it. But spirit denied the creator of the eyes. Spirit, the unbeliever's spirit, denied the creator of itself, denied the creator of the eye tool. All right. Spirit doesn't die. It is there, but I will give you a body with eyes not seeing, because you denied that I was the one who gave it. Now I am giving you the eye not able to see. That is called hell. Can you imagine? You don't see, you don't hear, you don't taste, you don't feel, you don't smell. What you want? You feel hungry, there is no food. You need air, there's no air. Which kind of life is it? Life is it? Hell, huh? That is hell. Everything is suffering. That's why the Quran says, please, please, please don't deny, otherwise you will be suffering a lot that you cannot stand. That's why Quran is begging us not to deny, not to deny. That keeps reminding that. Not to deny, otherwise you will totally lose your pleasure and you cannot stand it. So get ready for it from now, before everything is done. Final exams are taken. The teacher keeps reminding us. That is what we understand, that when the Quran uses this threatening language that you cannot stand if you deny me after you die, you cannot stand this next life. Get ready before the final exams time comes. Final time comes. And the people say, so what a pity. The people say, Quran's God is angry God. Quran always mentions about hell, not that much paradise. Correct. The verses of the Quran mentioning the hell is more than the verses of the Quran mentioning paradise. Yeah, I know that. I'm always with them. So, more. Why? If you are in paradise, that is okay. I don't need to further reminder. But if you are in hell, you say, why didn't I take notice? Because it's a great, immense loss. So, out of mercy, God is reminding us. Can you imagine the teacher doesn't say anything, and then you failed. After 4 years, you are not reminded, during the finals or in between midterm exams. You don't say, you are fine. I love you, my students, I love you. At the end of 4 years, you say, where is my degree? No degree. You didn't do that. But you said we are fine. I am a loving God. Ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous. Loving God must warn the consequences. Must let you know what will happen if I didn't do my assignments. That is the sign of love, not hate. What are you talking about? That's why Quran says, everywhere you find my love, but nothing else. My mercy, but nothing else. We will study these verses. These are amazing news for us, but if only If you go to the, unfortunately, to the mosque, they say threatens. They don't know why they are using threatening language. They don't explain. This is just mercy for you. Reminder. So, very little time left. Do you understand that, children of Israel in the Quran means we believers, Muslims. Know the Prophet, know the message, but we don't take it seriously. We don't study. We don't say, oh, this is okay, but this side is not for me, thank you. Well, like the children of Israel attitude. Describe it in the Quran. Authors. Now, what is the covenant? Do you remember signing a covenant with God? Everybody said, no, I don't know. What are you talking about? Correct. Okay, let's see now this following verse. وَأَشْهَدَهُمْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ قَالُوا بَلَىٰ شَهِدْنَا. What does it mean? It's a great verse. Inshallah, we will just study it. The second verse is. Now, it says, God made them bear witness about themselves, your reality. Like reminding you and taking you to the witness. Think about your own existence. What do you see in yourself? What do you need? That is what we have. Which kind of qualities you have? So think about it. Bear witness about themselves. Doesn't say, I'm going to say something. No. Think about yourself. Just your reality. Your pineapple, never forget. How it exists. Think about it. Can you say that it's accidentally just happened to be like this and I accidentally happened to be loving it, being in need of accidental? You developed, let's say you grow in, let's assume in New York. I don't think you originally born in New York, maybe. Born in New York?
Yeah. Raised
Okay.
in Middle East.
Sorry?
Raised in Middle East, Jordan.
I see. Don't that's not you are born in Manhattan, no, New York. So, but you eat pineapple grown in most probably California, somewhere there. Yeah. It adjusts yourself. This gentleman will come and eat me. Let me go. Just ready for his taste. Accordingly, I will develop, because sometimes later a gentleman will come from Jordan to here and a transporter take me to there. I know all of them. Let me get rid of it. Ridiculous. So think about pineapple or anything you are benefiting from in this world. We're looking at this park, for example, Washington Park. So here, that is beautiful. Look, maybe 1,000 people are here there now. Why? They enjoy it. It is for them prepared. Ready? Okay. He said, God is narrating now. Am I not your Lord? It means when you think about yourself, in simple example we are using today, pineapple, when you think about yourself and your relationship with your needs and the preparation of the pineapple perfectly 100% fitting each other, so a pineapple goes into your body and everything is perfectly distributed by what? Arranged. So every cell gets, it is whatever the protein, whatever vitamin, whatever they needed. Who's distributing it? Natural development. So in the hereafter, you will be naturally developed in hell. So this is what I mean. A person, an intelligent person, cannot be that mindless. Ignorant, mindless, or prejudice to deny God. I'm not going to be a religious people. These people are simple-minded people. I am an educated man. All right. You will be treated as an educated man in there perfectly. You know. All your information will give you pleasure. Go on. Because you deviated the truth. Now, in our existence, our spirit. No, do you remember, it's got the same thing again, the same question? Yeah, but this I must. Okay, I should delete the first one. So here is, am I not your Lord? Within the quality, within your own existence, this quality says, yes, I bear witness, you are my Lord. I am your work. Human capacity acknowledges that this capacity can only exist with by a one who is the creator of the universe, who provided the universe for me and created me in the universe, fitting completely 100% to each other, geared into the perfect working. That is what I say. Yes, your existence, your quality already existing in you, which is represented in the Quran spirit, Ruh, in you, already shouts now, shouting, I am created by the one who created the universe. That is the covenant we are always signing. Whether you can deny the saying that, no, I didn't sign, but it is there. It is already there in my existence, in my spirit. So you understand that, am I not your Lord? Which means, do you just notice that you need to be created? You need to be created by the one who creates the universe, which is not a part of the universe, not a kind of the universe, because it is his work. The engineer of this computer, the architect of this building cannot be. Where is the architect? We are talking about the architect. Which one? The window, the door. Stupid to do that. Architect is a man, exists a completely different being than his work, the building. It's just a building, he's a man. So this comparison, this analogy helps us to understand very easy. I cannot describe the architect of this building as a part of this building. That is why we say, oh no, my creator must be the creator of the universe, not the universe itself. It needs to be created like myself. It is as poor as I am. Cannot produce anything, bring into anything into existence. So it needs to be created like myself. So we must have an, if you like, engineer, the creator, the source of existence. That is what our existence witnesses, this covenant. So we are already signed the covenant with our human qualities. So there is no need that I should remember, when I was in the form of a spirit, I didn't know. Yeah, that is what we should be very careful not to confuse. So this problem, it's a big problem, by the way, if somebody is aware of it. In Islamic history, the great scholar discussed about this matter, how many volumes of books. That is called this Bezmelest in certain tradition. And they say, Kalu Bela, the Bela It means, yes, definitely. This bela means like this. For instance, didn't I tell you? You say, yes, you did. That is this bela. The confirming the reality. Not saying that, for example, is the Washington the capital city of the United States? Yes, that is different. That is different, yes. This is already existing. The witness is already existing within yourself. You are bound to say yes, because that's your reality. But we are given the free will to choose to say yes or deny the signature. Deny that I am, no, spirit, what are you talking about? I am accidental being, natural being. We can deny, but it doesn't change the reality. You can say, go back to our previous example, you can say, I'm not going to pay the bill because I haven't signed the contract with Con Edison. Con Edison said, no, I'm sure you cut it. Okay, bye-bye. No power. That is what will happen when we die. It is a really grave situation not to lose this opportunity while we are in this world. I love this kind of news. First of all, if we know how to read it, it makes 100% sense. And it is really convincing so that I can apply it. It is applicable. It is not just theoretical things that no one can do it. No, no, no. I can be honest with my reality. No, do you understand that? Am I not your Lord? And we replied, yes, we bear witness. If you read it literally like this, you are talking about something happened somewhere that I don't remember. But that is my, I promise you that. I will tell you in this class, this class is arranged, my purpose is this. You will hear something that you didn't hear before. That's my purpose. Not the repetition. I don't like repetition because it's already repeated in the, everywhere. You go to YouTube, you find this. But go to YouTube, find this explanation. I don't think so. I couldn't see it. So what I am just saying that I am the greatest man. No, no, no. My focus is this. That's it. Something you didn't hear before. If you said, oh, I heard this, I will be very surprised. Now, I will say, really? Who is this? For example, there is a man in Texas told me this. I will go and be a student, his student. Show me one. So what does it mean here? Be careful when you come to this class. I speak simple. My language is perfect, but you don't understand. That's your problem. My language is very limited. So what I do is as simple as possible to explain the case that it will be convincing for you. If it doesn't make sense to you, you have to raise your hand and say that it doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand. I am a Muslim, I am a believer, but what you say I don't understand. Or I don't believe. Oh, welcome. Let's say, why don't you believe? What's the reason? What is your explanation? Let's talk about it. We are human beings. We have to talk. Okay, I have to stop here. And you had enough for today, inshallah. 2 verses, alhamdulillah. Not only one. Khalid, we are about to, inshallah, end. A'udhu billahi minash shaitan. So, today we did 2 verses, mashallah, alhamdulillah. It's a great improvement in speed. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين بحرمة سر سورة الفاتحة. Okay, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Thank you very much for joining.